Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Thanks for coming on by and checking out this quick video. The unboxing of the OnePlus Nord 200 5G. Just put up a video talking about the T-Mobile deal that I just got finished with. Here's the bag, here's the device in hand. 5G, it's got a 5,000 milliamp battery, 6.5, well, close to 6.5 inch 1080p LCD panel display. That's a bummer for me, but today's LCD panel displays a little bit better than what they used to be. My concern, I've had bad experience with light leaks, screen bleed. I will be checking that out to make sure we don't have any of that. So we'll see how all that pans out. But there's going to be obviously some positives and negatives. It's a budget smartphone, $216 at T-Mobile, $30 upgrade fee, trade in a device or add a line. So I traded in my Nokia 1520, which was just sitting around collecting dust. It turns on. So the device that you want to trade in, if you're not going to add a line, and this is the way I would go. I would trade in a device. I know a lot of you have old smartphones sitting around somewhere in your home, in a drawer. As long as it turns on and there's no dead spots on that display and no cracked screen, you're going to get this for free outside of that $30 upgrade fee. If you want to add a line, you can go that route. But man, for some of you out there who don't have a smartphone right now, you just broke it, you need something quick, right here. Get that other old phone that you have, because obviously you broke one, right? You have to have one sitting around the house somewhere. Maybe your kid does. Maybe your wife or husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Find one. Ask someone for one. T-Mobile right here. Metro PCS has a deal going on right now. OnePlus has their deal going on right now. So you're going to have to do your homework. But as far as T-Mobile, this is mainly concerning T-Mobile. For me, $216 is a decent price point, but there's too much missing here for $216. But trading in an old smartphone that isn't going to work anymore, and there's no purpose in keeping it and getting it for free outside of that $30 upgrade, that's a win. Okay? So, I mean, headphone jack. 1080p display. Hopefully the panel works out, the LCD display. You know, it's going to be a phone. It's got 5G. So, I mean, it doesn't have an IP rating as far as water dust resistant, probably splash proof. It's going to have decent cameras on the back, the front. They're not going to be anything probably to rave about, but we'll see, man. I got to test that area out. Performance, you got a 90 hertz refresh rate as far as the display. So I'm sure performance with the OnePlus operating system. You got the OnePlus OS 11 skin on top of Android 11. So I'm sure that that's going to be fine. There might be a few hiccups here and there. Again, we're talking about a budget smartphone, but you're going to get obviously some areas that you're going to be, okay, that's good. And you're going to go, wow, I wish I had this. But if you traded in that old smartphone and got this for only $30 because of that upgrade fee, then really you can't complain. There are a lot of you on a budget right now, and you can't afford too much. This is the way to go, man. It really is. Especially if you're with T-Mobile, if you want to switch to T-Mobile, or you're with Metro PCS, OnePlus 240 smacks. And again, if you can trade in a device through them as long as they'll take it. So you can always check that route and get some money off of that. But man, the Nokia 1520 is super old, and so they wouldn't take my Motorola Droid X because of some dead spots on the display. That was the one I was going to trade in first, but so got the top of the box off right there. Let me see, does it say anything on the back here that I should read? Nothing. In the box, really quickly, you got your booklets, okay, and you got your 18-watt charger plus your red cable here. Okay, USB to Type-C. So that's basically it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to buy a case and a screen protector. So be looking forward to some early morning vlog videos, testing out the video quality on the rear and the front. We'll do sound quality, all of that, performance, battery life. It's got to work as a phone. So I know this is like a mumbo jumbo video, but I'm trying to get this out to you super fast. Again, yeah, I would find a phone. I would just find a phone. There's more of them laying around from my other family members. So either way, regardless, even if I was giving it away to somebody else, I would find a phone and do it that route. Okay, you guys, man, if you can't find one in the house, ask your neighbor if they have a phone sitting in their drawer they're not using anymore. As long as it turns on, figure it out. Then you get it for only 30 smacks for that upgrade fee, right? Why not? So I don't want to take this out in the car, but I'm going to do it anyway. There's the rear. You don't have a wide angle camera. So, you know, that was like the one area that I was like, because you got 3 cameras back there. And I forgot. Well, you have to watch the other video. I share the specs with all of you, man. So, the thing is, let me see. I got my other phone here. So, thing is, OnePlus, GSM Arena. Okay, it's gonna be a longer video than I wanted it to be. 13 megapixel shooter, main shooter. Then you have a 2 megapixel macro, 2 megapixel depth on the back, and no wide angle. Why? There are phones out there close to that same price point. You can pay maybe $40, $50 more and get that wide angle. So I think that there was enough areas cut back. Now, this is if you're paying for it, okay? If you're getting it for free, really shouldn't be complaining. But it wouldn't be right if I didn't at least share my thoughts on what I wish would have been here. And I think even at 216, a wide angle camera could have been implemented on this device, but it's not. And I will live with that because I'm basically getting this device for free. On the front, you have a 60 megapixel shooter. Again, there's Android 11, Oxygen OS 11, and the Qualcomm Snapdragon. Is that the 480? So 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage. You do have expandable memory though. Okay, it doesn't say how much you can add. I'm going to go with 256, but even if it's 128, that's a lot of memory. So there we go. That's mainly the main stuff that I want to throw out there to you. So here she is, and you got now I love a rear fingerprint reader, but we're gonna have a side mounted one right here, which is still really cool. So, and you press and hold and that will actually turn on the device. See if we have any juice here. Bam, there it is. So the side mounted fingerprint reader is also your power button, and you have the volume rocker on the other side, which is nice. I love those two areas separated. And so it's booting up right now. There you go. The OnePlus N Nord 200 5G. And yeah, super stoked, man. And the only other thing that's missing here, which is a bummer, is the alert slider. We do not have an alert slider. And I just noticed we don't have the T-Mobile boot up logo. Yay! It just had the OnePlus logo during the boot up. So that's awesome. But yeah, we do not have the alert slider. I didn't realize that, but oh well. It is what it is. But here you go. Hello. I'm going to put it back. I'm going to have to wait for screen protector and a case. And so stay tuned. Again, you guys, this may not be something that you're going to run out and purchase for 216 smacks or 229 over at Metro PCS unless you go with their deal, or OnePlus for 240. But with T-Mobile, if you're trading in a device, because I wouldn't do the line thing, okay? I don't need to add any more lines. We added my mom last year for free. That was cool. But yeah, man, I just traded in a phone that's super old. I don't remember how old that device is. It's between 6 and 10 years maybe. But anyway, the fact is that I could take a device that I couldn't keep for nostalgic purposes because internally it's just failing really bad, and I'm not going to be able to use it like I can my LG G Flex that I brought in recently. I can actually use that. It gets up to 2G, and I can make phone calls and text, and it works. So if it's not going to work and it's going to shut off on you, you're not going to get any updates whatsoever to allow that phone to do anything for you, and it turns on, the display looks fine, take it in, trade it in, $30 upgrade fee, man. That's a no-brainer in my opinion. Okay, that's it. I'm done. More to come. Stay with me. Stay tuned. Other videos up right now, so please watch them. Thank you for supporting Team My Project 13. Thanks for being a part of the team. If you're not, please subscribe. Hit the notification button. That way you'll be alerted when I've uploaded videos for you to watch, and you can share them with your family members and friends on all your social media. God bless. Stay safe and healthy. Peace. I'm out.